welcome everyone to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs at Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bulls will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisiana Tech's offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Complete. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a man on the left. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Stevens. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Louisiana Tech!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the USF Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already
unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Grant. They've got the screen set up.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes the easy completion. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sets up the screen. There he goes! And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a crease, it's Cooks. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Ball sitting right at the 30, it'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Let's talk for a second here about USF. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The option look. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Cooks. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stayed tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers and go a pick route, try to get my guy open.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Running a screen pass on 3rd down can be feast or famine, and people going hungry after that one.
Yeah, defense, great job in a critical down and distance on 3rd down, anticipating that this offense may try to sneak one by him on that screen pass. Nothing happening there.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkins. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Grant. Immediately fires to the middle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Pulled down for the tackle.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Steps away. Fires on the move. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Snags it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. It's Grant. That's caught. It's Wilkins. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Stevens. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Bulldogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They go to the ground. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Finds his man. It's Turner. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulls are marching down the field. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's 2nd and long. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Florida. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Moving away from pressure. The sure hands, it's Williams. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll try it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. He'll try to tack on one more.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Fires to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Great job on first down. Great job on second down. This defense needs to come up big.
Turning it on! They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Grant. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll move the wide receiver. Catch in the middle. It's Stevens. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. Takes it the other way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Makes the catch. It's Turner. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Grant behind the line. It's Stevens. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give is to Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll get rid of it. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter. Touchdown Bulls! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Grant. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
That could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll try to get it through the air. Swings it out to his running back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Grant. Gets rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He'll pull it down. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long.
Let's go!
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.